So, again, this is a relatively easy chapter. It really is, as long as you remember all of your properties. So you might want to kind of just review your little note cards every day so that those properties kind of get stuck in your head. Okay? All right. Let's talk about angle measures in a polygon. There is a pattern. Some of you might know this pattern, but we're going to develop the pattern. All right? If I have a triangle, if I have 3 sides, how many triangles do I have? Okay, that was easy. And what do we know that the sum of the triangles equal? Okay. If I have 4 sides, from any given vertex, I can create how many triangles? Just 2. So if there's 180 degrees in this triangle and 180 degrees in this triangle, then we have 2 times 180, or 360 degrees. 4 sides, 2 triangles, 360 degrees. 3 sides, 1 triangle, 180. 5 sides. I'm not a good drawer. You all know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, it's from a vertex. So not how many triangles altogether, but from one vertex, I can create 3 triangles, which would be 3 times 180, or 720 degrees. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. How many triangles? 4. 5 sides, 3 triangles. 6 sides, 4 triangles. 4 times 180. I don't know. What is that? 900 and... No, that's not right. Is that right? No, 3 times 180. Oh, wait. Yeah, we skipped. This was 540. Thank you. This is 720. Okay. Again, 3 sides, 1 triangle. 4 sides, 2. Is there a pattern? 5, 3, 6, 4. 10 sides, which I cannot draw. How many triangles do you think you'll get? So n, how many triangles? So if I take my number of triangles times 180, so for 8, I would take 8 times 180. My general formula would be n minus 2 times 180. Who knows? Too big of a number to do in my head. Okay? All right, so, but the pattern then is when n is equal to the number of sides, and this is something you're going to want to put into your note cards. This is your angle measures in a polygon. No, this is inside the polygon. If n is the number of sides, then the sum of the degrees inside a polygon is equal to, what am I going to write? Yes. Why would I say that this is wrong? Why will I not like, why do I want this formula up here on top, not the second formula? Raise your hand. Because this is all about being really careful about detail. Why is it that I like the first way I wrote that versus the second? Aaron? Right. Does that make sense? So this one's not okay. Although in your mind, you know that you're going to take your n minus your 2 and then take that value times 180. What you've written down is inaccurate. Okay? And math is all about being black and white. It's either right or wrong. Okay, so the polygon interior angle theorem is n minus 2 times 180 equals the sum. Do you know that that's a little sum symbol? Yeah, it's called sigma, also meaning sum. Yeah, a little Greek thing. Sum of interior angles. Now, the exterior angle theorem is really intuitive. Okay, let's talk about a square. Exterior angles means, okay, as we go around, we extend out our side to create exterior angles. I have this angle, this angle, this angle. Oops, that's not right. This one and this one. Those are my exterior angles. Do you see that? All right, if I all created a common center point, so I took all my vertices, so here, this vertex, this one, and this one. So I did this. There's my first one. Here's my second one. So we're going to extend it. And here's my third one, right? I'm going to extend that. Well, guess what this one is? My fourth one. Wouldn't you agree? What do you think the sum of all the exterior angles will be? 360. So the sum of exterior angles always equals 360. It makes not a lick of difference how many sides we have. The more sides we have, the more when we put our exterior angles together, will it even start looking more and more like a circle. Do you see that? So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exterior angles, if I put them all so that they share a common vertex, you can see that you're starting to create more and more of a circular pattern, or 360 degrees. Are we okay with that? Okay, so this one needs to go in your note cards. This one needs to go. So in an octagon, so I'm hoping you all know octagon has how many sides? Okay, if you don't know this, where can you look this up? Stop, okay. What sort of resource would you be able to look at? A book? Google? Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. All right, so if you are not familiar with dodecagon or any of those terms, just Google it, okay, and then become familiar with it, because you do need to know these. Yes. I'm saying you should know, up to at least 12 sides. 3 is a triangle, 4 is a 5, pentagon, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know what 11 is, so there you go. Anagon. All right. Okay. So you're going to have, there are some word problems, and you will have to kind of decompose them and look and find out and figure out what the important value words are. Octagon, 8 sides. What is the sum of the measure of the interior angles of a convex? Convex means that the sides are not going in. So we're talking about all convex polygons. So this is if it's not convex, then it is. And remember, this is an example of a concave polygon. And polygons are defined to be all created by what? Is this a polygon? So we got to have straight lines for it to be a polygon, okay? And the convex means they're all kind of pointing out their corners, versus concave means you've got maybe a set of sides going inside towards the center of the figure. Okay? All right. So octagon, sum of the measures of the interior, n minus 2 times 180 means 6 times 180, which means I have 1,080 degrees would be the sum of the interior angles. Okay? Because our interior angle theorem is n minus 2. An octagon has 8 sides, which means my n is equal to 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 times 180 is 1080. It just is telling me how many degrees I have. It doesn't mean that it's got to stay with. So an 8-sided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I add all of these angle measures, I get 1,080 degrees. Okay. The sum of the measures of an interior angle is 2,340. Classify the polygon by the number of sides. So I'm still dealing with the interior angle theorem. I've just given you how many degrees it all adds up to, right? So the sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180. But I know that the sum is what? 2,340. I mean, these are just going to be really pretty simple algebra problems once you know how to manipulate the equation. N minus 2, I don't know my n, do I? 180. I can work this one of two ways. The easiest way would be to divide by my factor of 180, right? I mean, I don't really want to distribute it and then have to re-divide it out. Let's just get rid of it. So what is 2340 divided by 180? So 13 is equal to n minus 2. Therefore, n is equal to, you can look up what a 15 again is. But it asks how many sides? 15 sides. All right, interior or exterior angle theorem? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. N is equal to 5. How am I going to work this problem? Because I'm looking for the missing angle measure in here. What do you think? Isabel?
Well, you would have to set it up so that you add up all of the angle measures to equal the total.
So I'm going to say 100 plus 1. Geez, I cannot write. 100 plus 110 plus 92 plus 84 plus x. What do I know that it has to equal? And how did you get 540? So 5 minus 2 times 180, right? Is that correct? So that's where we got the 540. All of that. What is that going to leave me with x to be? This is 210, 302, 386. I don't know. My math's not up. 386 plus x. So then by subtracting, we get 154 degrees. Are we good? Okay. So then what am I going to do on this one? What do you think? Allie? So good. So I'll get 2x is equal to how much? 132. So x is equal to? Okay. So yeah, I think that she was giving me what 2x is equal to. Okay. So that meant x is 60, and then that would make this one 81 degrees if I asked you to fill in the missing information. Good? Thank you. Yeah, I did the math wrong. Do we have anything else? Is that it? That's it. Are we good? Easy notes. You have 2 things to put into your note card.